all of this factoring that we've been doing is leading somewhere. It's leading us to a type of equation that actually comes from a calculus problem. We're looking to solve this. And I'm going to solve it by factoring. I notice here that I have some similarity as far as the number factors are concerned. You don't necessarily have to factor out exactly what I'm going to factor out, but I see that there's a 2/3 common. There's some x's common. Again, as I did before, and as you've done before, yeah, we have some x's. I take the smaller of the exponents. Negative 2/3 is, in fact, smaller than positive 1/3. Okay, that's common. Now, what's left? What does it take for me to multiply this times this to give me this? Well, to make 2/3 into 4/3, I need a 2. I have exactly the number of x factors that I wanted, so there's no need for additional x factors. Minus 2/3, so I got the 2/3. But I have some missing x factors here. And now the question is, how many? Remember, I'm going to be multiplying this times this. In effect, I'm going to be adding the exponents together. Let me just put a little number up there just for the purposes of calculating it. When I do this multiplication, I'm going to get x to the n minus 2/3. And that's supposed to be equal to x to the minus 1/3. Or in other words, n is supposed to be, n minus 2/3 is supposed to equal negative 1/3. And now I'm going to add 2/3 to both sides. I see that n should be positive 1/3. And that's what I got here. Again, a little strange, but give it a try. So I have factored. Now I'm trying to find for what values of x is this equal to 0. It might be tempting to say, well, x equals to 0, but note that this negative 2/3 means those x's are in the denominator. So x does not equal 0 here because we can't divide by 0. So I'm going to make a note of that. That is definitely not a solution. The only factor in here that could be 0 is this guy. And that's where our one and only solution is going to come from. 2 minus x to the 1/3 equals 0. Or the cube root of x. Now I'm going to solve this. Move the x's to the other side. What I'm looking for is the one and only number whose cube root is equal to 2. To find it, well, you might know it's 8. Or you could cube both sides. When you cube both sides, you'll get the x. And 2 cubed is 8. So the one and only solution to this problem, which didn't take terribly long to do, but did take